The sun was setting over the Syrian desert as a convoy of military trucks rumbled across the scorching sands. Inside one of the lead vehicles, a group of mercenaries checked their weapons in silence. These weren't ordinary men. They were shadows, ghosts of wars fought in places the world had forgotten. They called themselves Ghost Viper Unit, and they were about to enter hell. At the head sat Jack Riker, their grizzled commander. A former Delta Force legend with a beard like iron and eyes that had seen too much. Beside him was Cole Draven, explosives expert, ex-French Foreign Legion, tattooed and wild. Behind them sat Mira Tan, the unit's sniper and infiltration specialist, calm and cold as ice. Ray Torque Wallace, the tech genius and drone operator, leaned over a tablet, surveying satellite imagery. And then there was Marcus Creed, heavy weapons and muscle, chewing on a cigar and holding his custom M249 like it was part of him. The mission was simple, or so they were told. Extract a U.S. asset from a black site held by a rogue paramilitary group known as Crimson Dawn, deep in a ruined city near Aleppo. The intel said the compound was lightly guarded. It was a lie. The moment the unit reached the outskirts, they were hit. RPGs screamed through the dusk, exploding near the convoy. The lead truck flipped, fireballing into the sky. Riker cursed, radioing, "Ambush! Split and flank!" Creed jumped out, laying down suppressing fire with a deafening roar. Mira scrambled up the side of a broken wall, taking a sniper nest out with a clean shot. Draven hurled a thermobaric grenade that incinerated a line of enemy fighters. Torque launched his surveillance drone, feeding visuals into the team's HUDs. "There's a damn platoon in there. Intel was garbage." Riker didn't hesitate. "We punch through. Targets in the command bunker, bottom level." With coordinated precision, the Ghost Vipers pushed forward, bullets slicing through the air. Bodies dropped. Crimson Dawn fighters screamed in Arabic, but they were no match for trained ghosts. Mira moved like a shadow, clearing hallways with surgical shots. Creed kicked down a steel door, his LMG mowing down the room beyond. Draven planted C4 on a support pillar. "Give me 20 seconds, then boom," he grinned. Riker nodded and signaled the team to move. The blast shook the ground, collapsing the upper floors and opening a tunnel into the lower levels. They found the bunker sealed behind a biometric vault. Torque pulled out a portable laser cutter. "Buy me 2 minutes." Crimson reinforcements poured in. Riker, Creed, and Mira held the line. Mira dropped enemy after enemy with silent, precise shots. Creed's gun barked non-stop. Draven screamed war cries, tossing explosives like candy. Finally, the door hissed open. Inside was the target, a woman. CIA case officer Alicia Monroe, bruised but alive. "We need to go. Now," Riker said, helping her up. Monroe's eyes widened. "No, you don't understand. Crimson Dawn's got a nuke. They're planning to sell it. It's here, in this compound." Silence. Then Riker spoke. "Where?" She pointed to a locked vault deeper underground. "No evac," Torque said, checking his screen. "Air support's been called off. They want us ghosted." "Of course they do," Riker growled. "We're doing this anyway." The unit descended into a sub-basement. Booby traps lined the path. Mira diffused 3 with surgical precision. Torque disabled a security grid. Inside the final chamber sat a Cold War-era nuclear warhead, ticking. A countdown, 11 minutes. Draven examined the device. "They've armed it remotely. Bastards." Torque hacked furiously. "I can buy us some time, but not disarm it." Mira turned. "We carry it out." "Insane," Draven muttered. "We won't make it." "We die trying," Riker said. "We don't leave nukes behind." Creed grabbed the reinforced trolley nearby and loaded the warhead. The team fought their way back to the surface, every hallway a kill zone. Outside, a second wave of Crimson Dawn fighters waited with armored trucks and heavy guns. The unit formed a perimeter around the warhead. Riker called Torque. "Options?" "There's a cargo chopper 5 clicks out, abandoned. If we can reach it, we reach it." What followed was a running gun battle across shattered ruins. Creed carried the nuke with inhuman strength, gunning down hostiles with one arm. Mira and Draven flanked rooftops, taking out RPG teams. Torque and Monroe coordinated air traffic signals, lighting up an extraction path. Bullets tore through Riker's shoulder. He didn't stop. They reached the chopper. Mira hotwired it. Torque got the navigation system online. As the rotors lifted, Crimson Dawn's last effort surged, a truck barreling toward them with a suicide bomber. Riker leapt out of the chopper and shot the truck's engine. It kept coming. Creed tackled Riker out of the way, raised his M249, and held the trigger. The truck exploded just meters away, taking Creed with it. "No!" Mira screamed. But the chopper was airborne. The warhead was secure. The mission, by all logic, was a success. But the price was too high. 2 weeks later, in a declassified briefing, Monroe testified, "They weren't soldiers. They were ghosts, and they saved millions." The Ghost Viper unit disbanded. Riker disappeared into a jungle in South America. Draven opened an orphanage in Cambodia. Mira became a private military trainer in Japan. Torque works off-grid, preventing cyber terrorism. But when the world whispers of another silent war, when diplomacy fails and chaos rises, rumors resurface that in the darkest parts of the world, the Ghost Vipers still watch, waiting. And when the time comes, they strike.